Now I've decided that I'm going to take you to a graveyard of all places. And the reason being is it's a rather pretty graveyard and it's quiet, hopefully there's nobody getting buried or cremated. But also it's a place I used to go often as a boy, which seems like a strange place for a boy to go. But I used to go walks quite often with my dad, where we'd collect conkers. And if you don't know what conkers are, it's horse chestnuts. And back in the 80s, young kids would play a game where they drill a hole through the horse chestnut, tie a shoelace through it, and you would stand off against your opponent and swing your conker at their conker and try and split it and break it off with the lace. It's probably banned now in schools for being too dangerous. But anyway, that's how we used to amuse ourselves back then. So a lot of these horse chestnut trees grow in the graveyard, so I'm going to go a wander there, see if I can spot one or two. Okay, now we're in Woodside Cemetery. Take a walk around here, try to avoid any funerals if they're on, to give people a bit of privacy. And it just feels really peaceful, quiet, so I find it quite relaxing. When I used to walk through here as a boy with my dad, my mum and our dog at the time, Shane, he used to go wild at some of these big gravestones. There was one in particular, and I wish I could remember which one, but it was spooky. He would just stop at it every time and bark. Maybe he sensed something that us humans couldn't. looking at the dates, and a lot of these graves going back 100, 150 years. Makes you feel a little bit small, doesn't it? It does with me anyway. There's actually two parts to this graveyard. Obviously you've got this part we're walking around, but there's a second section that's been closed off for maybe 30 years, maybe longer. I used to walk around it when I was a boy, but it's all just overgrown, the gates are closed, the graves are even older than what you have in this section. I don't know why it isn't maintained. It kind of seems a bit sad that it isn't maintained, but it should be. I used to get access to it by going right down there, following the wall right the way around, which borders the railway line, and cut around the edge of the wall, and that would get us into the old graveyard. I don't know if that's still possible. It's probably been fixed up by now so you can't get access. Anyway, it might be a bit spooky for some to go through that. Yeah, loads of these gravestones have been knocked over, and it looks like it's older gravestones who perhaps don't have family left to care about the state of them. But you would think that the people that run the graveyard would take care of this, because there's dozens of them in this street alone, and are just left there. At least fix them, lift them up, do something with them, contact the families. Pretty sad, really. I forgot I'm meant to be looking for conkers. Maybe it's too early in the year to see any. Normally you'd see horse chestnuts lying on the ground, but probably need to come back in autumn and have a look. Okay, that's me back in Dalry. Hope you enjoyed today's video and our trip to Woodside Cemetery in Paisley. Quite peaceful, not morbid. I enjoyed it, so hope you did too. Cheerio now.